Cesar Barajas.
The 24th Annual Surf Cup in the city of Del Mar. Hello again, everybody. I'm Greg Porter for George Langevin Video Sports Productions. And today's Boys Under 15 open pool game features the Maui United Hurricanes versus the Emerald City Football Club. Let's get the lineup for the Maui United Hurricanes. They're head coached by Chuck Nunez. The assistant coach is Fred Guzman. And another assistant is Kane Palazzato. The goalkeeper, Jordan Helly. Number 1, at outside half, Jordan Fanfongza. Number 2, at outside half, Kelly Diaz. Number 3, at outside halfback, Keola Jacobzak. Number 4, at fullback, Jason Costco. Number 5, at outside halfback, Nevin Vorfield. Number 6, at outside half, Micah Miranda. Number 8, at forward is Bryce Nunez. Number 10, at sweeper is Kapena Kalahua Gomez. Number 11, at forward is Christopher Ferrer. Number 12, at fullback is Joshua Nita. Number 13 at midfield is Cesar Barajas. Number 14 at fullback is Jacob Kimi. Number 15 at stopper is Sergio Gomez. Number 16 at outside half is John Takatani. Number 19 at mid halfback is Jose Ledesma. Number 21 at striker is Cody Felipe. And number 23 at a forward is Morgan Yogues. Let's get the lineup now for the Emerald City Football Club. And they are head coached by Mark Korn. And a team manager is Andrew Cross. The goalkeeper will be Caldwell Rohrbeck. Number 2 at midfield is Sam Dunnington. Number 4 at center mid is Tyler York. Number 5 at defender is Alex Bresnan. Number 6 at center mid is Matt Berry. Number 7 at midfield will be Michael Kenyon. Number 8 at sweeper is Lachlan Huck. Number 9 at forward is Danny Gallagher. Number 10 at midfield is Nick Burdett. Number 11 at left back is Danny Murray. Number 12 at forward is Jamie Rees. Number 13 at midfielder defender is Jamie Griffin. Number 15 at a right wing position is Radcliffe McDougall. Number 16 at stopper is Daniel Wenzel. Number 17 at striker is DJ Drevitz. Number 19 at midfield is Ian Cross. And we will get underway here shortly. It's a boys under 15 match between the Emerald City Football Club and the Maui United Hurricanes. We'll be right back.
Here, jerseys, here they come. Let's go, guys. Get all the balls. Where's Jordan's bag? Yeah.
And we're about ready to get underway on field number 11, right here next to the big Nike tent and all the concessions here at the Surf Cup 2004. Going from right to left is going to be Maui United Hurricanes as we are underway. They're in white and black shorts, and in the green with the white along the sleeves is going to be Emerald City, and they'll be going from left to right on your picture screen. On the far side now, trying to win that one was Ian Cross. It's going to be a throw-in down for the Hurricanes. Emerald City now in the midfield, but now here come the Hurricanes. Blocked very nicely that time by Wenzel in the midfield. Now to the near side as they want to play along the near side here, the Hurricanes. Nice pass. And here's a through ball. Miranda to the left, but dribbling it there is Ferrara. Shot and just missed that one. I believe that was Ledesma. Oh, it was Felipe who actually took the shot. So Felipe just missed it on that try to give him a quick 1-0 lead. Here's the keeper, Rohrbach. Drives it upfield now, and they will try and use their speed, will Emerald City, from the Washington, Seattle area up there now. Drevitz. DJ Drevitz using his speed on that one, and they throw it in as it was last knocked out by the Hurricanes. Chris Ferrer on the dribble at midfield. Drevitz got a piece of that one now, and Emerald City with it from the back. In the center circle now. Ian Cross head manning it up. It was right on the foot of Nita. And back with it now are the Hurricanes. Miranda loses it. Gives it away to the back for Emerald City. Here's Drevitz. Drevitz now, want to accelerate. Drevitz along the near side, but coming over to play him nicely, there was Brajas running him off the ball. As the Emerald City gets the throw in. No score, just the first half of action. Here's the long ball now. Chasing it down is Ferrer, and a shot and a goal! Christopher Ferrer on the blast. He beat two players in the back for Emerald City, and they lead 1-0 to the Hurricanes of Maui. So early on, Ferrer creating a problem for the defenders of Emerald City, and giving his team a 1-0 lead here in the boys under 15. Last game of pool play before you get a chance to go to the quarterfinal later on this afternoon. In order to do that, you've got to win this one. And so opening up with the first goal of the game is Maui United. And now retreating back is Nita as trying to get it to a teammate and a push. And it's going to be a free kick for the green of Emerald City. Nick Burdett will take it. Or at least he'll drop it off for his teammate to take it. Taking it at that time, Ian Cross into the 18-yard box. On a bounce now off the 50-50 ball. Coming out with it is Maui. And he got a push on the near side, and so Maui will have the free kick at that position. So Emerald City could not continue the pressure in the 18-yard box after a beautiful pass or beautiful service into that 18-yard box by Ian Cross. Off the 50-50 ball, winning it now is Maui United. The Hurricanes on the advance to the wide side. Ferrer is over there still, putting pressure on a deep back of the Emerald City Football Club. And it's going to be a throw-in as Maui's Joshua Nita will throw it in. Nita from the far side of the field into the 18-yard box. They have it on the foot. A save by the keeper. Up in the air and out of the box now, and they'll get a corner kick. The blast taken by Barajas, and he tried to go to the low side to beat Rohrbach, and Rohrbach made a good save with his feet, and then his teammates got it out of danger. Barajas trying to catch Rohrbach off guard, and he almost beat him on the play, but Rohrbach able to make the save at the last moment. And after CK, they do the short kick, and it is blocked by Emerald City, and it will be a throw-in for the white and black. 1-0 they lead here in the first half. The header, Barajas trying to get to it, but he can't as Alex Bresnan gets there first. And it is sent down for a long ball try. Hustling after it is Jamie Reese. Reese gets pushed there, and the keeper now has it. Jordan Hele getting it going back the other way now. Here's McDougal now over to Drevitz. Drevitz looking for somebody there, and he gave it up the other way. Coming onto the near side now, and Drevitz will have to go into the space and help out. Looking for somebody in the space, and he wasn't there, and that created a problem there for a moment, but Drevitz was able to get back and help out. Ferrer looking for daylight there on that last sequence. It'll be a throw-in for Maui United Hurricanes. The Hurricanes are the State Cup champions in Hawaii, and they lost in the regional quarterfinals to Celtic, which I believe Celtic won the Nationals this year. So Maui showing that they are a team that can play at a high clip. Here's Ferrer trying to center it, go down to central with his teammate, but that time he wasn't able to do it as they broke it up down to central for Emerald City, and they go back the other way into the corner now. Here's McDougal. McDougal accelerating toward the 18-yard box, goes out to the wide, finds his teammate Gallagher in the corner. Gallagher having trouble with it. Gallagher under a lot of pressure. And it's going to be a free kick. Too much pressure that time by Maui United. It'll be a free kick, and taking it is McDougal. Radcliffe McDougal on a service into the 18-yard box. Up in the air, the header. He brings it down nicely, does Drevitz, but they can't get it into the net. Maui United Hurricanes are able to get it out, and they get it to Ferrer, and he whirls around and then sends it out to the wide for a teammate on a counterattack. But running it down there is Nick Burdett, or rather Danny Murray, who has it. and it goes out of play. Emerald City able to rush back there because for a second there, the Hurricanes had something going. And now on the challenge, Emerald City still has it. On it is Reese. Reese, under a lot of pressure, gets it to a teammates. Now Drebitz brings it down, but right on the foot of Maui United, and they switch it to the near side of the field. And it's going to go out of play. Hustling after it is Cody Felipe, trying to keep it in the field of play. Couldn't do it on the near side touchline. Bresnan throws it in. The Hurricanes win it at midfield. Over there to Ferrer, and he wants to go wide. He's got a teammate there, and that's Nita. Nita sends a long ball over into the corner. Fensfongsa trying to get it to it, but that ball had too much pace on it for Jordan Fensfongsa. So it's now going to be a goal kick. 1-0. Maui United Hurricanes leading here in the first half. Good game, good action so far. As you see the flags in the center of the field. 2 American flags and then the Surf Cup flags adorning outside. And now we have a whistle. And it's going to be a free kick. Going to go back the other way for Maui United. So Maui United's got the free kick in their own deep third, indirect free kick. Let's see which way they decide to go with it. They're going to go to midfield, and it's taken away by Emerald City, and they're going to push it to the near side. Look for Drebitz coming down the wing. Drebitz now trying to chase and get it. Drebitz still after it, and he has it in the 18-yard box. Here comes Drebitz. DJ Drebitz on a block and a save. Saved by Rohrbeck. Or Helly. Helly making the save. Beautiful job by Jordan Helly as Drebitz was alone, and he made the play all by himself to try and score on Jordan Helly, and he could not get it past him. As standing tall off his line was Helly. Showing why his team as the Hawaii State Cup champions, and now over to the corner. Here's McDougal. Radcliffe McDougal, service into the box, is blocked out of there. And that is one of the things you have to do. Only give him one chance, and a blast over the top of the net by Daniel Wenzel. And that one had no chance. And Wenzel just felt he had to hurry, and way too much air on that one. 1-0 still the score. The Maui United Hurricanes and Chuck Nunez got to be happy about the way they played here in the first half. And Drebitz, he may have hurt himself. He's kind of walking over there gingerly. And he's going to come out. They're going to get a substitution. And it'll be a goal kick for the Maui United Hurricanes. We will see who substituted for Drebitz. Looks like it's number 2, Sam Dunnington. So Dunnington into the contest now. Again, we have to wait till they turn around. They don't have the numbers in the front of their jerseys. Into the central now. With it there is Felipe. Going to push it back to Nita. Nita looking for somebody in the central, couldn't get him there. And now McDougal wanted to get to that one, but getting there first is Nita. And that's one of the reasons why Maui United is winning in this contest so far. They're getting to those loose balls. To the far side, chasing after it, McDougal up in the air. Looked like he was trying to, like he was in track, trying to hurdle. And here's a long ball now, and running back to try to block a potential chance is Capena. To the far side, and now it's going to be a throw-in. Throw-in for Maui United. They still lead 1-0 here in the first half. It's a Surf Cup tournament that has seen quite a bit of cloud cover, and today, finally, early on, they get more sun than the cloud cover, and still very comfortable this year. Into the corner now. Putting pressure, Micah Miranda into the 18-yard box. And now we have, let's see, we have a push. And that's going to work against the Hurricanes. And now it's going to be a free kick. One to nothing score. Bringing it down, the Hurricanes looking for somebody at the midfield. They're not going to get it as Dunnington playing well, sending it out to the wide now. He's got McDougal. McDougal accelerating toward the box, up in the air and blocked down by Hele. Another try at it, and they're able to get to it before another striker could for the Emerald City Football Club, but they're still on it. A left-footed try is blocked. And they're still on the soccer ball, still trying to put pressure in the attacking third. Trying to come back and help out that time was Ferrer. He wasn't able to gain control of it over into the corner, chasing it down, and is going to be a goal kick. As nice save by Hele, and boy, he was caught that time, and they were not able to get it in the back of the net. They had a striker, but they could not finish on that play. And anytime you have the keeper and he is off the line and he's out of position and you are behind him, you need to try to get that ball to the back of the net. And unfortunately for Emerald City, they did not do that this time. And that looms large later on in the game, especially if the score continues as it is. Maui United now, as you get trying to get it going on a counterattack, however, brought back, but they still have it now. Nita, and it goes out of play off the foot of the Hurricanes, and it's now going to be a throw-in. Any substitutions on the far side that come into the game, we will mention their names as they touch that soccer ball, and now we're going to have our first yellow card of the game. A foul right there on one of the Emerald City players. We don't know exactly who it was, but surely the center ref does, and if he gets another yellow card, he will be out of the contest. He will then get the red card and he'll be gone. And now down to Central, into the box. Roar back and try to put it in, but it will not be allowed. As a handball on the play. Little bit too much that time. Had to bring it down below the midsection of the body, and that way they would have had a 2-0 lead, because Roarback was out of position that time, and they had a good shot in there. But now they're going to try it again. And the header. Nice flick on. Dunnington on the far side, and now it is going to be on a challenge. It's going to be a free kick. Free kick for the Hurricanes as time running down here in the first half. And the Hurricanes holding on to the 1-0 lead on the far side, trying to add to it. Off the header. And the deep back. Emerald City Football Club having it and pushing it up to midfield. They want to work it to the near side. Retreating back is Sergio Gomez. And Gomez getting it over to Kala Huava Gomes. And then to the far side, McDougal chasing it down, but there is a whistle. And a foul or either offsides call. Probably was offsides. And so now they're going to get the free kick. Sergio Gomez taking it. Gomez on a long ball, getting it up to Ferrer. Ferrer dribbling around two players. Ferrer on the through ball, a little bit too much. Looking for Felipe. And he had it a little bit too much to the outside of Felipe. And so Rohrbach able to get onto it without any serious pressure. Back up the field after the drive by Rohrbach to get his team going. Into the corner. Gallagher. And it was knocked out by Maui United. So the green of Emerald City. We enjoy watching them play on a George Lanneman Video Sports Production. Got a chance to do that a couple of years ago with their girls team. To the wide side now. Reese all the way down into the 18-yard box. Beautiful service into the box. Ledesma was trying to handle that one, just could not. And Emerald City able to get onto the soccer ball and push it out of danger. Barajas now on it. Barajas, nice turn by Barajas. Barajas service toward the 18-yard box. And getting over there just in time was Lachlan Huck, the sweeper. If Huck was not where he needed to be that time, that ball would have got right there in front of Caldwell Rohrbach and a big chance to make it a 2-0 lead. But right now, after the ball pushed past the goal line, it is going to be a CK. Micah Miranda going to do the short kick, and he gets it over to Sergio Gomez. Gomez from a stopper position takes a shot and misses it on a near post try. And he just kind of jerked his head back and said, I knew that I had more time to make that play, and kind of rushed it. Got some fresh players coming into the contest. For Maui, Jacob Kimi, number 14, is into the contest now. Keola Jacobzak is into the contest, number 3. And I believe John Takitani, number 16, is into the contest. And all players will be mentioned if they touch that soccer ball, if they have been substituted into the contest. Here comes Emerald City. They want to get something going, but an offside's gone. Little bit too anxious that time. The striker behind the last defender, and you can't do that. You got to be lined up equal too. So now it'll be a free kick. Time running out here in the first half. Emerald City would like to try to tie this game up. At the same time, Maui United would like to try to get that extra goal to try to give them a little bit more comfort space in this game. And it goes out of play, knocked out by the Hurricanes. Or by Emerald City, actually. And so the Hurricanes will be throwing it in. So the Hurricanes throwing it to the far side. Brought down now as nice play there. Gallagher makes a move around it. Goal! Gallagher, what a play! He went around 2 players and then he found some open space and he was able to put it in the back of the net. Number 9, Danny Gallagher, and it's 1-1. An individual move just like his teammate did, Drevitz, but he was able to finish. Drevitz found the keeper able to make the save. And it is now 1-1. And as I just mentioned a few seconds ago, Emerald City wanting to try to at least tie it up before the end of the first half. And they've been able to do that after some chances, some pretty good chances for Maui United Hurricanes, not able to cash in on them. The ball into Central now. And bringing it down nicely there is Barajas. He gets it out to his teammate. Beautiful play. Goes around 1 player, 2 players, takes a shot and a save. Ferrer, another good play by he. And another good positioning by Rohrbach to protect the post. And he's able to make the save. Find the shot of Ferrer, and he may be anticipating his ability now. Barajas in the Central, and now he gets it over to Ledesma. Outside to Christopher Ferrer. Ferrer now try to dribble around, but he can't do it. Beautiful challenge. However, now into the box, and just missing on a try was Takatani. He was there, but he just overran a soccer ball. But still on the ball now, Maui United Hurricanes. And they want to switch it out to the other side of the field with Nita. Nita trying to get around one man, and he finally does. Nita still in control of the ball, still dribbling. Nita still on it. He goes around a couple more players, and then it finally winds out to the outside where Jacobzak tried to keep it in, could not, and the throw in for Emerald City. Ferrer hustling, trying to keep the pressure on an attacking third, and he does. He knocks it off the Emerald City Football Club player to the wide side over there now. 1-1 game here in the first half. Up in the air, and you can't do that one. Kalahua Vaha Gomes a little bit up. Capena over that player in the mid area. And that ball, after a player goes down, now it's going to be a free kick. I believe Sergio Gomez was knocked down on that one. Barajas thought he had a little bit more time. It was taken away from him. Bork and his teammate bringing it up to the outside. Kenyon can't control it and loses it in the far side touchline, coming over, and somebody gets hit over there by the soccer ball, not knowing it's coming there that way. It's the only danger with the big field here and being right next to the concessions, and especially the players having the strength of leg at this age. That ball can travel with some velocity and be kind of a dangerous projectile coming the way of any person that's over by the concessions. Kind of have to have your head up along the far side. McDougal's trying to do a flick onto somebody, and he flicked it out of play. Substitution on the far side is center ref. Having a tough time trying to hear. Playing on a big field. Right when you come in, the big sign saying the best of the best playing in this tournament, and this is one of the best tournaments in the United States. There's no doubt about that, and one of the biggest at over 48,700 in the three-day tournament last year. On the far side now, Nita trying to go down to central. He's looking for his teammate, Jacob Kimi. Couldn't get to it as they played well in the midfield. But they have it again. Do the red and black, and a shot way wide by Cody Felipe. Felipe was trying to probably pass it to somebody, and that time he maybe might have been caught in the idea of let me just take a shot. And either way, the wind and the whole operation did not come out a success. So now it's going to be a goal kick. Rohrbach, Caldwell, let's see which way he goes with the soccer ball, and there's not very much time left into the first half. Drevitz, DJ Drevitz for Emerald City Football Club is now into the contest. After the foul, Maui United Maui United Hurricanes will have the free kick. Surely they probably played in a classic somewhere. And you might say that this one is a classic because it is a 1-1 game. Coming back down, a guy who just scored the last goal. He's trying to feed the man who had a big chance, Drevitz, with the speed on the near side. Will he be able to get to it? He will have a chance to get his team going in the attacking third, as he was marked heavily, but it went off the foot of the Hurricane player. And now Drevitz, the throw in into the 18-yard box. But the Hurricanes had numbers there, able to get it out of the box, and that's a double whistle. That's the end of the first half of action in the boys under 15. The Surf Cup 2004, the score, it's 1 for Emerald City Football Club and 1 for the Maui United Hurricanes. Stick with us. There'll be more of this exciting action in the last games today of the pool play before we go to the quarterfinals. We'll be right back. Yeah, well, I'm in the military, so now outside
want to mark and set your no more 9 to 5. You got to 7 to 4. You got to sort that out. I want to make sure that the 2 center midfielders and Mancampo you make sure that they mark somebody. You know, if you don't know their names, you know, you yell at them. If you can be. Exactly. The game's simple.
We're underway here in the second half, and it's 1-1, Emerald City Football Club and the Maui United Hurricanes, and a push there, as you saw, Drevitz, and it is going to be a free kick. The Hurricanes are going from left to right on your picture, and from right to left is Emerald City. The goal in the first half was scored by Christopher Ferrer for Maui and by Danny Gallagher for Emerald City. In the deep back, there'll be a throw-in for Maui as the center ref kind of talking to DJ Drevitz and letting him know the rules on what he was trying to do there and how he will call it. At midfield now, Emerald City, who late in the last 6 or 7 minutes of the first half were able to tie up the game. And now they would like to try to go ahead as that service went to the 18-yard box. They have numbers there on the near side. Nick Burdett trying to keep it in, could not as it was taken away. On the near side now. That's nearly a handball, but it wasn't called. Serve it toward the 18-yard box just outside. Capena. Almost falling down at time was Nick Burdett. Nice challenge there by Wenzel. And his team still is on a soccer ball. Well, momentarily they were. And now Wenzel challenging again. And that little bit too rough on that play. Ferrer kind of not realizing what was going on and kind of caught in between that one. A little bit upset with the action on the challenge there. Here's a free kick. A miss, and it pops on the foot. Again, here's Ferrer trying to set it up to the outside. He's looking for Yoges. Yoges, and it goes out of play. It's now going to be a corner kick. It was last touched out by Emerald City. So Morgan Yoges playing well there and creating the situation here now for the CK. Kelly Diaz. Diaz getting it toward the 18-yard box, but a couple of the Hurricanes overrunning it. And here's Drebitz now. Drebitz weaving his way. Drebitz on the near side, and a beautiful challenge coming over was Sergio Gomez. Gomez not fearful of the play and the speed of Drebitz. And the throw in now. And a header. Drebitz stealing it away in the midfield. He centers it down the middle. Gallagher is there to goal! 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 Danny Gallagher was right there in the center of the field, and Drebitz made the play to get it to him, and Gallagher was wide open and able to beat the keeper, Jordan Helly, for the 2-1 lead. And Drebitz, his mindset, bringing the ball down on the attack, created that whole situation, and he didn't give up on the play, kept it in the attacking third. But here they come again. The Hurricanes in the box, but could not get the extra strike on it. That ball was in his 6-yard, at the top of the 6-yard box, and they just couldn't get anybody to strike it in the back of the net to tie it up. As they come back quickly, here they're still on a soccer ball now. 2-1 game at the top of the net, and it goes over. It'll be a goal kick. Trying a blast from long distance to try to get it even. Emerald City, who is down 1-0, have come back now, answered the call, and now take a 1-goal lead at 2-1 after the goal by Danny Gallagher. He's got 2 in this game. But the Hurricanes are a team that is not going to give up, and they're going to continue to play hard. And if you're Emerald City, you definitely have to have that mindset that this game has got a long way to go. And there's still a lot of great action left to go. Caldwell Rohrbach, knowing that, came out and made on that last sequence, made a fine stab at a soccer ball, going to the ground and risking himself to get to it. Trying to be a little more aggressive from his keeper position to try to help out his defenders. And he may have to do that against the Hurricanes in order to pull the victory off here. Gallagher now. And this one is going to be a throw-in for the Hurricanes. Gallagher knocked it out. Actually a foul by Gallagher, and it's going to be a free kick. Approximately about 8 minutes gone here in the second half. Official time being held by the center ref. You're watching the boys under 15 action here in the Surf Cup 2004. The city of Del Mar. The Polo Grounds right across from the Del Mar Horse Park. And then on the other side, the eastern side of the Del Mar Racetrack. Here's a free kick for Maui. The service, the right-footed service into the box, trying to get a header there, can't do it. As coming up with it, and nice job done that time by Sam Dunnington. Off the corner kick now, as Dunnington had knocked it past the goal line, and DJ Drebitz trying to help out. And it was last knocked out by the Hurricanes, and it's going to be a goal kick. And so Drebitz will go back to that attacking position. He'll wait for Caldwell Rohrbach. Rohrbach, a bending ball to the central of the field. Winning it now is Ferrer. Ferrer steps through a couple of challenges. Ferrer, and that time it was taken away. Staying with the soccer ball was Wenzel. And now long balling it. Drebitz trying to put a lot of pressure on Capena. And Capena goes, just staying with the soccer ball and making sure that he protected that soccer ball from Drebitz. The throw in by Emerald City, leading 2-1. Into the corner is Burdett. Burdett service to the other side of the field. He gets a header. Drebitz now strikes it, but can't bring it back over his head. DJ had the right idea, but just could not bring it back over his head for the big play. And so back go the Hurricanes with their counterattack. Down the field. Yogas just outside the 18-yard box in the half circle now, and now they still are on it, looking for a play over into the wide side of the corner, and nobody there as that line drive, ball with a lot of velocity, went by one of the Hurricane players, and so now it will be a goal kick for Emerald City. Emerald City content to play defense as they know they have a 2-1 lead. But at the same time, the way the Maui United Hurricanes have played in this game and their ability to attack, they can't draw too much into a shell. And they have to continue to try to put the pressure and maybe tire the Hurricanes out, having to retreat back. As now Costco retreating back to try to get to the soccer ball. It goes out of play, and there's going to be a throw-in for Emerald City. Cesar Barajas, a nice play in open space. However, won by Emerald City, and Capeta goes, makes a beautiful play in front of DJ Drebitz. If he doesn't make that play, Drebitz has a big play. Now they have a chance, and it's going down to make the save anyway is Jordan Hele, but I believe it was an offsides call. Two to one to score. Emerald City leads here in the second half. The winner has a great chance of going into the quarterfinals. Have to look at the point scenario, but if Maui can win this game, they have not lost a game in this tournament, and they're practically assured of being in the quarterfinals. It's going to be a free kick now as the foul against Emerald City. And the center refs work is going to get more tedious as this game goes on, and it gets more and more crucial in the minds of both teams, trying to come up with the big plays to try to come out with a victory. Joshua Nita getting it off to the wide side, and Drevitz takes it away. Looking for Gallagher, and Gallagher shadowing Capena Gomes, and Gomes not fazed by him, and he gets it to his teammate, who drives it down to Central. Jason Costco is going to be a free kick. Free kick for Maui. Cesar Barajas, and now with it is Nita. Nita trying to beat Drevitz, and he gets by him and then service toward the Central, and still on it are the Hurricanes, but Gallagher wins it in the space. Gallagher going around two players, and now off the challenge, a free kick. A free kick as Emerald City will try and get it going back the other way. Driving it to the near side, and it goes out of play in the near side touchline. So they waste their opportunity there. The Hurricanes will try and get it going again from their own deep third. Which way will they go? And it goes off of one player in the green, and I believe that was Wenzel. Substitution, and going to be a throw-in. Nita to throw it in for the Hurricanes of Maui. A flick-on header toward the 18-yard box, but just could not get Cesar Barajas to run onto it. Great idea, though. A little bit too much pace on the header. The types of things you see the players at this age be able to do. At a young age, it takes a lot to try to learn that, and it's just not at the quality. But by the time you get to this age, the game becomes even more dynamic. It's fun to watch. Off the air ball, and coming down with it, dangerous try with the leg. The Emerald City player, I believe that was Dunnington. So off the free kick, there's Wenzel. The stopper driving it across midfield, and now he's got somebody to the far side to run onto it, which is McDougal. Emerald City leading 2-1. Off in the back. Nice play there by Jason Costco. Into Central. Gallagher, and then off the bounce. Hele comes up with it. Jordan not wasting time, gets it down a field, and retreating back nicely there.
Go, get forward. Go. Ahí lo tienes.
Was a deep back of Emerald City, but however, the foul on the play, it's now going to be a free kick. And if players at this age can drive it into the back of the net, Emerald City going to try to set up the wall, and it's in a ref. Trying to make sure that they have that distance away from the player trying to strike that free kick. And this one is blocked and sent back up the field, but being able to run onto it, Nita. Pass into the Central. Nice challenge by Ferrer. Still on the ball. The Hurricanes, now they move it out to the wide. McDougal trying to get to it, but he can't, and this one is sent in the 18-yard box and past the goal line. And it is going to be a corner kick, as it was last touched out by Emerald City. Ferrer, good work into space to keep that ball alive. Barajas, the good work over there. Kelly Diaz, service and a header and all, and blocked right off the line, and another try. And again, Emerald City showing that they can stand tall in the 18-yard box, getting up in the air. Boy, that play in the last sequence was German soccer style. They like to head that soccer ball. It's one of the reasons why they won the World Cup in the last one. Here's the Kelly Diaz in the 18-yard box, and a drive over the top of the net. Emerald City, if they did not want to get up in the air and try to head the ball out of their 18-yard box, they probably would have gave up the goal there, and it would have been a tie game. Standing tall and defensively, and that's one of the things that will help them if they're going to win this game. They have to be willing to do that, as the Hurricanes are going to continue to try to find the answer to get the equalizer in this one. About 10 minutes or so left to play in a game with Drevitz at midfield, but he could not get the extra step. And in control of the soccer ball, so now racing out to come get it is Rohrbach, as the Hurricanes trying to make a big play there, but could not get that extra touch on it. At midfield, Emerald City sitting it down. Headley watching the play in an 18-yard box. Drevitz sitting it up in the air. Now it's brought down and over towards us. And you got a good chance to see that soccer ball, the one with the designs on it, coming right at your screen. Burdette throwing it in. Drevitz into the corner, trying to get control of it, but he was played very, very well by Sergio Gomez. And he made Drevitz be the one to touch it out of past the goal line, out of play, so now it is going to be a goal kick. And Drevitz will come out for a breather. Do not know how long they will give him that breather, as he has been instrumental in good offensive play for Emerald City. Scoring on, or the man of assist towards that goal that Gallagher scored to take the lead. Burdette trying to get to it, and he does. He used his body that time to be able to take it away from Kelly Diaz. Gallagher now can't hold on to it, and let's see, it is going to be a foul, and it's going to be a free kick. Gallagher the foul. Gomez. Maui trying to get a big play going here, down by a goal. And the service into the 18-yard box is brought out of there very quickly. But keeping it alive there was Gomez. And now on the long shot, Rohrbach able to handle it. And Caldwell's not in a hurry. Finally picks it up after Ferrer trying to see what he was going to do with it. Kind of force him into doing something with that soccer ball, and he drives it up to midfield on a bounce. And off the foul, Emerald City now will continue on with a free kick. Daniel Wenzel. Wenzel is team leading by a goal, not in a hurry. He'll be going against the wind now. And it brings it down, and one of his teammates able to strike it, and now they have another chance on a set by Helly. Jordan Helly protecting the post there, the near post try for Emerald City, and back the other way now as Rohrbach able to get it as his teammate routes it down to him. And one of the things the Hurricanes realizing that after a big play against them, they want to try to catch Emerald City off guard and quickly get the rush back down the field on a counterattack. And that is one of the things that has been working for them in this game. And if they're to have a chance to tie it up, they must continue. Reducing the size of the field now. Couldn't get that last strike there. Jose Ledesma was trying to get to it. Capena. Kelly Diaz, but his pass was blocked. And Diaz trying to get to it, but he will not be able to, as Wenzel gets to it first. And now that ball is driven over in danger land, where all those people trying to get something to eat and not suspecting the soccer ball coming at them. But Jason Costco saying, I got to get back, retreat back, and get this one out of any kind of play for Emerald City. Maybe about 7 or 8 minutes left to go. Possibly less than that. In the game. Crunch time definitely for the Hurricanes. And again, they have not lost in this tournament, so they may still have a chance in this game, not being one where they've given up a lot of goals, may still have a chance to get into the quarterfinals. They would be a certainty to be in the quarterfinals if they can either pull a tie or a win out of this one. Over into the corner, Nita. Nita now accelerating and comes to Rohrbach, and he's there. Rohrbach had to pick that one up very quickly as he had a striker for the Hurricanes bearing down on him. And he drives it off of Gallagher, but they can't hold on to it. And back the other way of the Hurricanes, but only momentarily as it's taken away by Emerald City. And they have a through ball. But getting back there is Jason Costco. And on the far side, hustling, Takitani. Driven back up the field, but that one is going to be out of play in a far side touchline. The United Hurricanes of Maui got to be thinking of a way to try and see if they can attack the soft spot of Emerald City. And surely it gets tough as you've played a number of minutes in this contest. Remember, it's 30 minutes in the first half and 30 in the second, so you are tired and winded at this point, but you still have to continue to try to find a way. And Emerald City, who able to get a big play by Drevitz individually and find Gallagher, who was open, have that 1-goal lead. Going to be a throw-in now. The far side for Emerald City. Content to watch the game slow down and not working in favor for Maui. And now here they come after the free kick. Joshua Nita putting a lot of pressure. He's got a teammate there that just went past his leg. But they still have it in the attacking third. Kelly Diaz having a lot of pressure put on him, and let's see what the call is. He's going to be a free kick That one working. It's going to work against Emerald City. Take that back. It is going to be a throw-in. No foul on the play. The throw-in inside the 18-yard box. Now they have a striker, and he just missed it on the try. They had somebody run onto it from the corner, and he just could not get the type of shot he wanted. He had Rohrback beat on the play. Chances like that, you remember when you think about the game later if you don't come out with the victory or the tie. And now the Emerald City Football Club want DJ Drevitz back into the game. They gave him the breather, and we're going to have a foul here. And it's going to be a yellow card, and that yellow card is going to work against Wenzel. And now here's a big chance. And maybe Drevitz came in at the right time for Emerald City to play defense here. Capena, Gomes, going to set it up. Big opportunity here for the Hurricanes. The service into the box. They're able to block it again as Emerald City. But still on it, other Hurricanes. They have a player there, and he just couldn't get it. And what's the call? He goes up in the air, and they say Diaz was up in the air on the player. And so now it's going to be a free kick. Diaz a little bit too excited to try to get to it that time. But the Hurricanes continue to try to roll the ball over to somebody to get a touch, and now is going to be a yellow card against the Hurricane player, and it'll get it started again. The header brought down now as the Hurricanes win it, heading to the attacking area. And they'll still have it to throw it in. Time running out. A couple of players not too happy with each other, and have to watch it now. Might end up getting kicked out of the game, and you don't want to do that and play one player down, especially if you're a key player. Got to keep your mental focus here. The Hurricanes to throw it in. On this Sunday action of the Surf Cup 2004, and it goes past the goal line, and it is going to be a goal kick. And Rohrbach not in a hurry, knowing that his team leads by a goal. And so that's going to be the end of this one. It was a very good game between two teams in the boys under 15 bracket. Played extremely hard on a wonderful day here in Del Mar. And the final score, Emerald City winning 2-1. We hope you enjoyed all the action, and we will have some closing comments and comments from those who participated in this game today. So stick with us, and we'll be right back. Okay, we're back here with one of the players from the Maui Hurricanes and talk a little bit about the game. But first of all, tell us who you are and what position you played out there today.
I'm Josh Nita, and I play right back. Yeah.
Talk a little bit about your play today. How did you feel about your play today out there?
I think I did pretty good. It was fun because not used to playing good teams, you know. Yeah. So it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was. You guys came out with a 1-0 lead, and even though the game turned out to be a 2-1 win by them, you guys kept the pressure on them the whole game, didn't you?
Yeah, we always we play hard until the end. Yeah.
Well, it shows why you guys are state cup champions of Hawaii. How do you think the rest of the tournament's going to go, or the rest of your trip out here? Talk a little bit about that.
Hopefully we'll get to play another game at least.
Okay.
You know, like to get more experience. Yeah. So I hope we get to play.
What are you guys going to do? Any kind of visit Disneyland? Are you going to go to the Soak City, or what are you guys going to do? Any other thing while you're out here in California?
I think tomorrow night we're gonna watch the Giants game or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're going to go to Petco Park, the new Petco Park, and try to see a little baseball.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thanks, Josh, and good luck in the rest of your time out here, and have a safe trip back to Hawaii.
Thanks, man.
All right.
Jordan Pomponks, and I play outside half.
Jordan, talk a little bit about the game today and maybe the other two games that you guys played in and the way the tournament's gone for you.
I think we did good, and today was just not our day.
One of those days where you guys ran into a team that was, a real game to try to see if they can win the game. They came back and made some good plays here and there. But you guys were in the game all the way, and I thought that before it got stopped that you still might have a chance to try to get one in the net.
Yeah, we could have.
Okay, talk a little bit about your trip out here, the way it's been for you. What have you done, and done anything special since you've been out here in San Diego?
No, we just stay at the hotel, check out the chicks.
Okay. All right. Well, it seems like you're having some fun out here, and what do you look forward to in the rest of the tournament?
If we're still in, and hopefully we can win it.
Try to find a way to win it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thanks, and good luck in your trip going back home. And who do we have?
Copano Kalihua Vehe Gomes.
Okay. Okay, Capena, talk a little bit about your playing the game today and your team's mindset basically on trying to play good, strong soccer throughout this tournament. It seems like that's been successful.
Yeah, we our defense, because I play defense, I'm sweeper.
Right.
So we try to keep the game simple, and to keep the game simple and to get the ball out of the back up to the front so the forward guys can score.
Right.
Yeah.
And they had some strikers that could kind of create a little bit of a problem, but I thought you guys did a real good job in keeping the game close today. It seemed like a real good effort back there.
Yeah, it was a hell of an effort from all of us in the back and the front too. Yep.
Okay. Well, what do you look forward to before you go back home? Any special thing you guys are going to try to do?
Yeah, sleep and watch a baseball game.
Okay.
Yep.
See how that Petco Park, everybody's been talking about it, see how that thing goes. Right?
Yep.
Okay. Well, you guys have a great time the rest of the time and have a safe trip back.
Thank you.
Okay. We hope you enjoyed all of the action. It was a very, very good game, and we hope that Maui, you have a safe trip going back home, and for Emerald City, we hope you have a safe trip going back home also. And the final score was 2-1, Emerald City over the Maui Hurricanes, United Hurricanes, here at the Surf Cup 2004. I'm Greg Porter for George Lanham Video Sports Production saying take care and God bless, and we'll see you next time.